Wholeness. Welcome to my channel. My name is Rashida Silvertree, and let's just get started, shall we? So today's topic is or fits under the series manifestation. Before actually we get started, I would like to share deep gratitude for my for those of you who have subscribed, for those of you who listen and consume my content, and also for those of you who are engaging with me in the comment section, I'm very grateful. And my intention with the messages that I upload in this digital space, digital place, really, I truly want you to take my creativity and to use it as an inspiration for yourself to go out and create. Okay, not just to sit and consume and waste your time. I really want you to be inspired by what I'm saying. And it's not going to reach everybody, but I just wanted to share gratitude for those of you that it is reaching somewhere in some place in your energy vortex, in your mind, heart, and body. What I'm saying. So please, those of you, feel free to leave your insights, your own personal insights and experiences on what I share with you. So I wanted to continue on with the series, the manifestation series. I don't know the name. I should have wrote it down, but I don't know the name of. There was a commenter, a person left a comment stating, "What about time? How does time fit into manifestation? Because sometimes it feels like it just takes forever for that thing or that person, that experience to manifest itself, or that physical thing to manifest itself." So the title today is Time is on Your Side. Emit what does not align with creation. Time is on your side. Emit what does not align with creation. So time, if you spell time backwards, it's emit, the word emit. And a lot of the time, we have sayings and phrases in the English language that says stuff like, "Oh, I'm running out of time. There's not enough time. Father time. Oh, father time's going to catch up, with that person or with me eventually." It's always this emphasis on running out of time. And so with time spelled backwards, I love looking at the etymology of words, meaning the symbols and sigils and the shapes of words and playing with words. Emit means to remove, right? Emit means to remove something. So let's backtrack a little bit. So what is time? So time, to me, is just a tool that we use to organize the chaos that is reality and our reality. We organize our time, our energy, our space, and our place with months, weeks, seasons, clocks, okay, calendars, if you will. I'm all about cycles and seasons, but I put, maybe I could have put this under my cycles and season series, but when it comes to manifesting and creating your reality, time can be used as a tool. But here's the thing. Here's a little trick that can help some of you that are all like, "Well, I've been waiting for, 3 months for this one thing, or 6 months, or a year, or 2 years, or 5 years, or 10 years." You have to understand that not everything works and comes and flows in our perception of when we believe we should receive something. A lot of the time we get locked and loaded on the result. And in one of my previous manifestation videos, I talked about how our ego tends to attach itself to the material things that we wish to manifest. "Oh, this is taking so long. What's taking so long?" How about this? Try to emit all things that has nothing to do with what you're manifesting, right? You have your list of that the things that you want in your reality. But the best way to go about that is to eliminate behaviors, eliminate thought, or emit thought processes, emit distractions, emit certain behaviors that aren't going to serve creation, because creation's always trying to help us. It's always pulling things and removing things from our space so that whatever we're trying to manifest into our reality, can manifest. Sometimes you have to let certain relationships go, or certain jobs or occupations go, or certain living situations go. Sometimes you do need to move out and live by yourself, or sometimes you do need to move in and live with some roommates, or what have you. Whatever source or however source or creation is calling you, to, you need to create that space. It's all about creativity. Manifestation is all about creative power. So to sit around and say, oh, I don't have enough time, or well, either I don't have enough time or this is taking too long, you're wasting your space and your place. You're wasting your creative power. Create out of that space of lack, right? Create out of that space of just being impatient. Like, oh, I'm so bored. Okay, well then move on to another task, or shift and change your behavior on how you're approaching what you're trying to manifest, if I'm making any sense at all. Because a lot of the time when we're trying to manifest we will bring in so many different forces and so many different steps, and we can get overwhelmed. We can get overwhelmed by all the things we think we need. I always stress that. A lot of the time, we tend to spend a lot of time focusing in on the things we think we need. Oh, but Nadja, no, like, it's all in my heart. Like, my heart wants this. I. Again, it's the ego. It's the ego. And here's another trick that can help you. Or I should say, rather, another practice that can help you. Focus in on how it would feel to have it. What would it feel like? Or what does it feel like to have this experience with this thing, this place, this event, this person, this experience that you're trying or that you desire to manifest? Because to me, when I hear, oh, it's taking too long, you're misplacing your energy. You're misplacing your energy into, I want it now, I want it now. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing with the time that you have? What are you doing with the time that you're given? Sometimes it takes a lot more effort than we believe it should take to manifest what we need. A lot of the time, that's the downside with the whole law of attraction thing. They don't teach you the other laws. They don't. They might sneak a little bit, sprinkle a little bit of other truths in there, but that is very dangerous when it comes to occultic practices and occultic knowledge. When it hits the mainstream, because you're not getting the guidance, you're not getting context. Okay, so that it can be a setback for real, because you're thinking, well, I'm doing all this, I have my vision board and I have my manifestation letter and I got this and I got that. Okay, well, like, do the work. And I'm not trying to say exhaust yourself. I think, you need to balance out, do something fun, get your mind off of it, get your ego out of it, and find something else to fill that void while you're waiting. But be very aware of how you're using your energy. And to the person that, that wrote me in that comment in one of the manifestation videos of, like, why does it take so long? Again, human beings have a very limited perception of time. It is very linear. It's very ABCD. It's very 1, 2, 3. It's very yesterday, today, tomorrow. And the universe, the multiverse, existence, consciousness is very cyclical. It's very circular, very okay? It's almost formless. And when it comes to the concept of time. And again, the nature of time, okay, meaning that timeline omits all other possibilities. It really does. It makes you like focus in, go like really pinpoint what you want. And what do I mean by that? For example, for those of us working adults out there, or if you're running your own business or whatever, you say, okay, I have 1 hour to complete this task. And so what do? You omit all distractions that have nothing to do with that task until that task is completed or until the time's up. That's what I mean by, in the title, like omit what does not align with what you're trying to create. So I hope that answered that question for that one viewer. Thank you so much for bringing that up, because it does get a bit frustrating if you've been waiting and waiting. It feels like forever, but I'll definitely make up or have another video that will touch on a little bit more on this, because I think it's interesting to bring up how time fits into the whole manifestation thing. So thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to expand your consciousness, evolve your human being, and embrace supreme love and guidance. You take care. See you soon.